Some officers protect the law, and others think they're above it.
You will not do that.
You think I come here?
Here are the moments when corrupt cops learned being the law doesn't mean you're above it. Starting with this case, where a Venice County deputy found out the hard way what happens when you misuse your badge. It was just past midnight on May 17, 2022, when an officer pulled over a car going 56 in a 40 zone, weaving dangerously through traffic. But when the driver rolled down the window, he didn't find an ordinary civilian. He found Deputy Sheriff Shelby Elsie Coniglio.
Has your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
Right away, she tried to pull rank. Instead of handing over her license, she flashed her position, hoping her badge would get her out of trouble. But that only made things worse.
Do you have your license, registration? No? You don't? Do you have your ID on you? Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm a deputy, but
Well, that's why I'm asking. Do you have any weapons on you?
I live right there.
Okay.
I would normally, but my ID is not here. But I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
I was just driving. That way I dropped my friend off and then I went this way because I live right there.
I get that, but I pulled you over because you were flying past everybody and you were cutting.
No, I was just driving
Okay, when I was
regular
pulling behind
way.
you, at this point you were going like 56 and a 40. You were flying.
No, I was not flying. I was just
Do you have your
going...
registration with your name on it or anything?
Well, this car is not mine, so...
Okay. Do you have anything with your name on it?
The officer stayed calm and asked again for ID. She hesitated, fumbling through her bag, then finally handed it over. But something about her didn't feel right. The officer noticed her words were slurred. That's when backup arrived and the situation got real.
Do you have your work ID?
No, it's at home in my cruiser.
Okay. Where do you live at?
I live at...
Okay. So not the address on your license?
No.
Whose car is this?
My father's.
You said you were a deputy?
Yes.
Where at?
Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, you're with us? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How long you been with us?
5 years. I mean, I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No, you're good right now.
Listen, I'm
You're
just
good.
trying to... I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do. Whatever it
You're
is.
good.
I live at that light right there.
Gotcha.
So if you want to hang out, if you don't want to hang out... Honey, you know you speak Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, pero way.
Ah, okay. I'm Dominican.
Dominican?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. No.
What's wrong with that?
Italiano, okay? And I only speak some Spanish,
Gotcha.
okay?
Shelby was asked to step out of the car for a sobriety test, and that's when the calm, confident deputy started to fall apart. She refused the test, argued with officers, and kept insisting she knew people. But no one is above the law.
Can you walk over? Are you able to walk over here?
Yeah, in the fucking...
Well, no, I just want to get on the sidewalk so we're not.
Shit.
Okay, all right. Talking to you, I am getting some signs of impairment. Okay, can I check your eyes real quick?
Really? This is what we're going to do right now?
I don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
No.
And you pulled me over for going 10 miles over the speed limit?
You were going more than 10 over the speed limit. And
Really?
it's not just speed, it's also how you were driving.
No.
I'm not going to argue with you. I mean, unfortunately, we're past that point. You understand my position. I can't treat anybody any differently.
Yes, you would.
No.
I wasn't in other people's lanes.
Okay. I'm not going to argue about that. There's dash cam video and all of that, okay?
I have contact lenses in.
I'm not trying to argue with you, okay? I'm hoping that you can show me that you're okay to drive, okay? But I have to go forward with this. I have to at least investigate
No,
it.
I just want to know.
I explained to you. You smell very strongly of alcohol. Your movements have been very slow and fumbling.
And if you thought she would go down without a fight, you're in for a treat when you see how she reacts to the officer requesting her to do a sobriety test.
As I said, I'm just conducting an investigation at this point. I want to give you every opportunity. You're saying that you're fine. I want to give you every opportunity to show me that.
There's no way in hell. Is she new?
No. Been here longer than I have.
She wants to people over? Okay.
Pretty sure that's not what she wants to do.
So...
Seeing no cooperation on her side, Elise is finally put under arrest. Elise Cornelio ended up submitting to a breath alcohol test, and her BAC registered as 0.206%. She was fired the next day.
You will not do that. You think I come here?
The Barrios family was enjoying a quiet morning at home when an officer suddenly knocked on their door. Moments earlier, a child in the neighborhood had called 911, saying they were chased by a dog and a man with a gun. So when Officer Cal Lampkin arrived to investigate, it should have been a routine check. But instead, it turned into tragedy.
The reason why I'm out here about a call about a kid on your car being chased by dogs and your husband pulling the gun on him.
We don't even own a gun, for one.
Okay.
Two, my husband never made it out of the house. I got woke straight up from my dogs raising hell. I opened the door, my gate was open. There's no way for my gate to get open if somebody don't open my gate. So I go out in my underwear, shut the gate, I turn around and come back in the house, and he's sitting on the back of the car. I said, get off the car. No, your dogs are chasing me. I said, my dogs are in this fence. Get off the car. He refused to get off the car.
Okay.
So I told him it was about to be a bad day for him, and I come back in the back door, and when I did, he took off running up the road. That's the last we seen of him. I was hoping his mama would come back down here. You don't send a kid out at 6:30 in the morning, somebody's house opening a gate in their backyard.
As the woman explained her side of the story, the officer seemed unconvinced. He could have easily verified the gun claim to find out who was telling the truth and end the case, but instead, he skipped that step entirely. He'd already decided they were lying and became fixated on proving his assumption rather than checking the facts.
So is he in your backyard?
He was. He had to have been. The gate was open. My dogs would have been out.
Our dog surprised him when he stepped in
Yeah,
that gate.
that's what happened.
Was he standing on the top of your car?
Yes.
On the back of the
trunk
car.
of the car.
And would not
Okay.
leave.
Was his mother on the phone at any time?
I don't know. He got down and ran, and that's all we know is he ran around that.
And where were your
corner up
dogs?
That road.
In the
In the
fence.
backyard.
Did your dogs ever come outside?
No.
You can go back there and
You
open
can.
that
I'll go
gate.
open it right now, and they will not come out of that fence on you.
As Mrs. Barrios calmly explained that their dog never left the yard, Officer Lampkin didn't seem interested in listening, but instead, he decided they were lying. And moments later, he pulled the trigger.
Well, he's out the gate. Hey, bud. Hey,
Come on.
get back. Get down.
Why would you do that?
Well, your dog bit me.
God! You really just shot my dog!
Even after killing the dog, the officer showed no remorse. Instead, he tried to justify his actions by claiming self-defense. But when the victim's son came out, furious and demanding answers, the officer only made things worse, pulling his gun on the boy and telling the mother to let him loose. At that moment, it was clear the son could be next if she didn't calm him down.
Goddamn kill you.
Mike 319, give me 1033,
sorry.
send me a unit, and send us sergeant. Buddy, you gonna get yourself in trouble.
Motherfucker, you better get the fuck out.
No, sir.
Get the fuck.
You killed my dog! Why would you do that? Oh my
Hey,
God!
Yeah.
dude, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. I'm trying to save
You
you.
better leave my goddamn house.
Get back. Stay
Right now.
Ma'am, get
leave
back.
my goddamn house
No, I'm not.
right now.
It's okay. It's okay. Look what you just did to my kid's dog.
You leave my goddamn house.
Sir, I'm trying to save you.
As the son's reaction to tragically losing his best friend continued, the officer only tried to tase him, a restraint he could have easily used on the dog earlier, clearly showing that the shooting wasn't necessary, but intentional. And even after that, the officer still wasn't done traumatizing the family.
Your son's gonna be arrested. Did your dog have rabies shots?
Oh, yeah.
You got the paperwork?
Oh, they do.
I know it's stressful.
It is.
Sir, I know it's stressful, but your son's gonna get himself in a bunch of trouble. I don't care how hot his head is, he's crossing the line.
You crossed the line when you shot my
No, you probably crossed the line when you put the gun on the kid and ran him down the street.
I didn't pull no gun. I ain't got no gun.
Despite all the trauma he'd already caused, the officer kept trying to shift the blame. And then, when his colleague arrived, they arrested the boy for his reaction and called it assaulting a police officer. But when the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office reviewed the case, they ruled that the officer's actions were within departmental guidelines, after it was confirmed that the dog had bitten his finger. Unsatisfied with the verdict, Mrs. Barrios filed a lawsuit against Officer Lampkin and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office in December 2024, citing a violation of civil rights. The case is still ongoing to this day, with Officer Lampkin continuing to keep his job.
Daniel was brought in for interrogation after a report came in that he'd made an unlawful traffic stop and forced the female driver to remove her clothing and perform on on him. What detectives didn't know was that this was just one of dozens of other crimes that Daniel would find himself accused of.
So we have no misunderstanding because, and maybe I didn't key in on some things. I want you turn in your activity card, walk me through it all again.
Turn in my activity card, I leave out station, turn off my computer, done for the night, head left to go westbound on 50th from Prospect. About a block down, I see a Grand Prix in the outside lane. I was in the inside lane. Directly in front of me, car swerved. At that time, I kind of fall behind of it. Lincoln, I didn't want to light it up at the stop sign, so I waited till it go forward and just lit it up just to the west. And then that's when I made a traffic stop.
Daniel recounts his version of events from that night. Cops said that he didn't report on the stop dispatch, run a records check on the driver, or even let them know that he just logged off for the night. But Daniel just explains that everything happened so fast he just forgot to do all of that, and made the traffic stop off the grid. However, Daniel doesn't seem 100% sure while recounting this evening. He takes unusually long breaks between statements and speaks in incomplete sentences. The true reality of cases is that it's almost usually impossible to get a conviction as long as there was no video or photo evidence of the event. The victim barely ever has any ability to prove that the suspect did what they did, as in most places, they are innocent until proven guilty. This is likely why this turned out to be one of 36 charges eventually brought against Daniel, each more disgusting than the last.
CSI is processing your car right now.
Right.
And when we stepped out, they found some pubic hairs right in here. Could they be yours?
No, that's not. I didn't pull my. I didn't do anything right there.
Did she?
No.
But so you think they could be?
No, it's not. No. Nothing on mine.
Your pubes couldn't be?
No.
Right there?
No.
You seem a little extra worried whenever you talked about seeing her boobies. You sure she just didn't flash you?
I can't. She did not flash. I don't want to say I can't recall, but I'm pretty positive she didn't flash.
I see a pair of titties.
She went like this, but nothing as far as I'm going like crazy looking.
Lifting the shirt.
No. This whole situation and
it's kind of scary.
It is scary, and I don't want my rep to be. Everything's about in law enforcement. I don't know, 3 years on. I know that, but everything's about your rep.
Absolutely.
And I don't want this to fall on my rep.
Unfortunately for Daniel, though, this absolutely would affect his rep, as the DNA tests on the hair found in the car came back as a perfect match, and statements given by his girlfriend directly contradicted his story. So after the interrogation, he was placed on administrative leave, but just 2 months later, 12 more women came forward with claims, and he was subsequently arrested.
Verdict, count 1, battery. Defendant is guilty of the crime of battery and set punishment at 8 years. Count 2, procuring lewd exhibition. Not guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition. Count 3, burglary in the first degree. Defendant is not guilty of the crime of burglary in the first degree, nor lesser included. Count 4, procuring lewd exhibition. Defendant is guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition, and punishment is set at 5 years.
Daniel was found guilty on 18 of the 36 charges and sentenced to 263 years in prison without the possibility of parole.